channel. It's early, but today I thought I would share with you some healthy habits that will also save you money. I'm going to share with you a few ideas that will help you save money but also make your life a lot more healthy. A great routine to get into by doing these habits. After waking up early, the first thing I do is I head downstairs and get a big litre of cold water from my fridge. And this is a great healthy habit to get into. If you can switch out your caffeinated drinks, whether fizzy or hot, switching it out for water is a great way to save you money, and trust me, it will make you feel better once you're used to not having your caffeinated drinks. I probably go through 3, maybe 4 of these a day. My next healthy habit I will encourage you to get into, which will also save you money, is to learn to cook. This is one of the biggest ways that you will save money and get healthier. You won't be reaching for going for takeaways or getting processed foods when you know how to cook some really yummy dinners. First thing in the morning, I do prep dinner ready for the evening, and tonight we're going to have homemade polenta chips and homemade burger buns. Rather than heading to McDonald's and spending a fortune or your local burger restaurant, instead you can have homemade ones, which are so much better for you and will save you money. My next healthy habit is for you to try and start making as much of your own bread from home. Bread is a food that supermarkets sell that is so over-processed and has such bad ingredients, but when you make it from home, there is really nothing that bad to it. It's so much better for you and it will save you money, and I tend to make sourdough bread, so it's got a long ferment. This one is a quick burger bun that I make, but it is got a sourdough discard in. If you feel like you don't have enough time, start with on the weekends, making a few loaves, chopping them up and putting them in your freezer. I have noticed a huge difference since switching to only homemade bread, and specifically sourdough bread. I normally get ill every winter, however, this year I haven't, and I do feel like switching out from the crazy store-bought processed breads has been a big reason for that. I feel like it is a habit I would highly encourage you to get into, and it does make a world of difference. And now I'm in such a good routine of it that I don't notice the extra time that it takes. At first it was a bit of a shock when I decided to stop buying bread. Now I love it and I find it a really therapeutic part of my day, and I have done all of this in the morning before 7 o'clock so that I am set up for the day, and it will only get easier from there. My next healthy habits I always do on a Monday morning, which is my admin day. Those are that I always meal plan, check my bank account, which I also do every single day, make a budget and plan my week. Meal planning will prevent you from the need to go and get takeout, eating out last minute because you've made a plan already and bought the ingredients that you need. This is going to save you so much money. It means that you're going to be eating healthier, or you have the choice to eat healthier. And I plan out meals that we're going to have, and I write my shopping list, which means that I also plan my week. And this is a really healthy habit to get into. And if you have a plan of the day-to-day, you're less likely to rush out and want to go spend a load of money on doing fun, expensive activities. If you plan for it, you can keep it within the budget and you will save money in the long run, because a plan means that you're less likely to go off track and just spend a load of money willy-nilly. I encourage you also to make a budget, and this is a really, really essential habit, because having a budget will give you control over your finances. You can organise where they go and give yourself permission to spend and permission to save. Making sure that you are sticking to your budget, you need to be checking your bank account every single day. You might feel like this is over the top, but trust me, if you check it every single day, you will find direct debits going out that you didn't realise before. Please check your bank account every single day. My next healthy habit is to create a cleaning routine. Monday, like I said, is my home admin day. I get all of my little bits of admin done and I get the cleaning done. There are some things I do every single week, things like I clean the bathrooms, I clean the duvets. I'm not gonna lie, it's every 2-3 weeks. I'm not an every week person. We have a really big bed and it's a lot of faff to do it every week. I try and stick to a routine.
like clean out the fridge. But by having a cleaning routine and keeping on top of it, you're less likely to really pay for a cleaner if you can get into a good routine of it. You don't feel like you will need to do that. B, I feel like if you've got a cleaner and more comfortable home to stay in, then you're less likely to go out and spend money doing other things. So keeping on top of your cleaning. I have a clean and tidy home, then I'm more likely wanting to spend time in that clean and comfy home. I don't do well on the whole like cleaning a little bit every day. I'm not great at that. I'm good at tidying every day, but not cleaning every day. So instead, I have one day where I get all of my jobs done, and it's just far easier on me how my brain works. Every week I do a once a month job as well, and then I'll do a different one each week. Also, another healthy habit you can do is save you some money is switch to natural cleaners. I am not saying going and buying hundreds of pounds worth of branded natural cleaners, but you can make your own and it's cheaper, better for you, and just by using like vinegar, baking soda and essential oils. You will save money, it'll be better for your health. If you can avoid fragrances, like fake fragrances at all costs, that will do better for your health as well.
A great healthy habit to get into is getting your children to help you out, specifically around the house and in the kitchen. Here I need to chop up the plenty chips that I prepared earlier, and I'm going to get my kids helping chopping them up and spraying them with oil. The earlier you get your kids started with helping you, the quicker you will reap the rewards, and this is a long-term investment. By preparing your kids now so that when they are older, you have the help, you have the support from them. A day where I don't really feel up to cooking dinner, I can get my kids to help. So it's one less way I'm going to rush out and get takeaways. My eldest son now can even cook us dinner, and it really takes a load off, making it a lot less likely to go spend money in other items and areas. So it is nearly bedtime. I've just gotten the kids to bed. I'm going to come at you with the last few healthy habits that I try to do. Most of these are kind of weekly / daily things that I do. Normally I do around this time of day. I try to, as much as possible, to have less screen time, and by screen time I mean TV, phone, kind of game consoles, tablet, any form of screen. I try to have less of as possible. I feel like the less screen time you have, the better for your mental health that it is, and you become more creative and get more things done when you're not just staring at a screen all the time. I find when I have less screen time, I use that time more wisely and I get more done. But the less screen time you have, then the less money you're spending on like the electrics that run them. Not much, but it does make a difference. Right now, once I'm ready for bed, it would be really easy for me to go downstairs and put on a program, and we do that a lot. We're currently in the process of on and off watching Downton Abbey together, me and my husband. But where possible, if you can try and limit your screen time, then you'll be able to get way more done in that time. Trying to go on social media less, then you're going to be challenged. You're going to be less likely to want to buy things to try and see things that you've seen. So if you're seeing other people on social media getting things, buying things, doing things, and it's making you want to do that, then being on social media less and comparing yourself less will naturally save you money. You're not going to be looking at your friends that have gotten to Bali and being jealous of them and wondering how they do it, because let's be honest, most of them are doing it on credit cards. I've gotten into doing jigsaws recently, like 1,000-piece jigsaws. And yes, I sound very old. When you are in the evening trying to wind down from a long day, doing a 1,000-piece jigsaw, that I get them all from charity shops. It's a really relaxing and calming thing, and it's so cheap. And that's what my other healthy habit is try and find some like free or cheap hobbies, like doing jigsaws, like crocheting. I know they can be expensive, but they don't have to be. You can find a lot of things secondhand, as well as looking on free cycle groups, but like upcycling furniture, doing more creative things with your time, which also expands your knowledge, expands your mind. It creates rather than consumes. My memory card was full, so I had to get another one. My last couple of healthy habits that I would encourage you to start doing is, one, obviously I feel like everyone says this in their healthy habits videos, but it's read more. I get all my books from either secondhand shops, or we have a local bus stop that has been turned into like a free book stop is what they call it, and people drop off the unwanted books that they don't want and then people can take them home, and that's where I get the majority of my books. I spend my evenings when me and my husband aren't watching a film or program, and if I haven't got loads of work to do, I'm going to read. Often I'll read in bed and try and get sleepy before I go to sleep. It's a really cheap hobby. You're less likely to then spend money elsewhere. You're spending your time doing something that's productive. It's going to be good for your brain. Seeing things on social media that you want to buy, let's switch that out for reading, and you will save money if you're spending your time reading a really good book that you can get for free or secondhand very cheaply. And finally, my last healthy habit, which is always what I say, and it's probably my most important one that I will ever say to anyone: stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. As soon as you get into a healthy habit of living the life that you want and stop trying to compare yourself to everyone else, you're going to feel better in yourself, and you will save money when you stop looking at who's doing what, where they're going on holiday, what car they drive, what house they have. Let's just stop all of that comparison. My battery is about to run out, so I'm going to say I hope you enjoyed this video, friends, and I will see you in my next one. I hope these healthy habits were helpful for you, and I'll see you soon. Bye, friends.